All systems are go. Check this out.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
Don't piss yourself. You're not streaming.
I am Virgo Vonne, and this is a Virgo show. You could have been any place in the world, and I'm glad you decided to pull up on me. I appreciate you. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to all my listeners, all my certified listeners, all my day one listeners, all my international listeners, all my American listeners. Everybody who just stopped and clicked in, you especially, because if you didn't stop to click, I wouldn't have a reason to be here, and I'd probably be proof that I'm certified crazy. And if you don't know, I podcast because I love to talk.
And you know this. And you know
I love to talk.
man.
I talk my whole life. And that's why I'm here. I am Virgo Vonne. This is the Virgo show. Yeah. Episode number 92. And we keeping up with the numbers now. I told y'all that 100 was coming up. I'm looking forward. I was I keep saying I was a little late with the podcast, but it's not late. It's on time when it's on time. Because in life, you be worrying about time, and it's like, oh, I got to be there at this time. I mean, jobs start at a certain time, and everything starts at a certain time, and everybody wears a watch so they can keep up with certain times, but things happen within the time that they're supposed to happen. I started this podcast quite a few, towards the end of 2021, and it came out in 2021, but I was thinking about it in April, July. It takes time to think about things. Everything happens in its own time, and you think you know when you want it to happen, but it doesn't happen until it's supposed to happen. They say, no, it's not when you want it, it's when it's supposed to. It's not, God's not always there when you call, but you're always on time because it's not your timing. It comes when it's supposed to come. But anyway, so the podcast, I was getting ready to come. I got my thoughts together. I done sucked on my vape enough. So the podcast is supposed to be here at a certain time. I'm getting ready to do it. I get a phone call right when I sat down, like, let me take this. Some people you could call them and they answer the phone right away. Hello. And then they got some people you'll call them and it might take you a week to get back with them. Well, anyway, it was one of those people. So I answered the phone and I got some good news. It was great. Because we got the 100th episode coming up, and it's going to be, I knew it was going to be epic. I didn't see it coming, how it was going to be, but I knew it was coming. But the light is coming on, it's loading. In life, you be thinking, oh, it's got to go this way, or it's got to go that way. No, it's loading. It comes a little bit at a time. You can't give nobody the whole plan at once. What if you mess it up? So everything comes within its own time. And that's what I'm talking about today. Timing. Give yourself time to grow. Time to figure it out. Time to move forward. Time to make mistakes. Think about when you first started riding a bicycle. You gave yourself time. You fell a few times. Yep, you did. You fell off the bike a few times. You hit the ground a few times.
And you know this. And you know man.
But you was ready for that. You was ready. You was ready for the downfall. You knew you was going to fall. You knew you was. Look at people who ride skateboards. They know they're going to fall, but it doesn't stop them from trying. Too many people are too scared to try, or they don't give themselves enough time to try, or they try it one time or try it a little bit and think that that's it. No. It's not going to work the first time. It might not work the second time. It might not work the third time. You might have to do this a dozen times. Why are we not going the way I want? You might have to do this a dozen times in order for you to get it right. Keep going. You learn more as you go along. For some reason, since I've been in the South, the training is different. Most places, they take you around. They show you on the first day of training. They'll put you with somebody, and that person will go, hey, my name is so-and-so. And they're going to show you what the place entails and what you're supposed to be doing. And later on, they're going to show you, well, this is what I do it. We do it like this. In the South, they don't teach you all of that. They just kind of just lead you to it and let you figure it out. They more so tell you what you did wrong before they tell you what you did right. So along the years since I've been living in the South, I've learned that people learn backwards, and learning backwards doesn't sound like it makes sense, but it's kind of like you kind of taught yourself, so you kind of figure out how it go a little bit at a time. So because think about it, it's the society of today. Everything goes in the microwave versus the oven. When you put things in the oven, you knew everything took time. TV dinners back in the day used to take 45 minutes in a conventional oven. Yes, raggedy ass TV dinner from back in the day.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is
It used to take
advised.
45 minutes in a conventional oven. Now you can put it in the microwave and be done with it in no time. So people don't understand that things take time. And this perception of time is so different now. You got your TikTok and you skip and you swipe up in 8 seconds. If it don't turn you on, 2 seconds, you just swipe up and you just move along, and you forget that life takes time. You forget that you got to take your time. You got to take your time and do it right and do it all night. No. Microwave. Ding. It's ready. Right now, people, they ain't got the patience they used to have.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
They don't have the patience they used to have. They just want it right now, and they think everything's supposed to happen right now. DoorDash got you fucked up. You pick up your phone, you hungry, pick up your phone, you tap your phone 2 times, and you think everything's supposed to come instant. No, it's a whole process. I mean, just a commercial, a 30-second commercial. It takes probably about 2 weeks to get that damn 30-second commercial together. I did a 8-minute movie. It took me about a day to do. It takes time. The better you are at your craft, the better you are at learning things. Some people learn backwards. You got to fuck it all the way up before you fix it. You learn how to do it. That's how they taught us how to do everything. That's how I learned everything in the South. I had to fuck it up first. I'm an observer. I pay attention. So you ain't got to teach me, and then I'll figure it out. And the next thing you know, they asking me to train people. How you want me to train somebody and you didn't train me? But anyway, if you follow me, you already know about that. You gotta take your time and allow yourself time to fail. You have to fall on your ass. Allow yourself time to fail. You have to fall on your ass. It's like riding a bike. They go, oh, it's like riding a bike. It's like riding a bike when they tell you back about coming back to something, when they refer to your memory, when they refer to things that you should know how to do, when they refer to things that you should never forget. They use the metaphor. It's like riding a bike. Well, success is like riding a bike. You might fall and bust your ass. You have to get back up. You have to try again. You cannot be afraid to fall. In order to succeed, you cannot be afraid to fall. This day and age, ever since COVID, people making their dreams come true. Motherfuckers believe they could fly. And they selling wings. You ain't even seen them fly. And they selling wings. And if they got enough followers and they got enough views, they could sell merch for wings. They selling chicken wings and all kinds of wings just because they believe they could fly. You ain't even seen them fly, but you following them. This is a new day and age. You could be anything you want to be. Me, I just love to talk. But look at me now. I got you listening to me. You might be watching me. You could be anybody that you want to be. I'm on my 100th episode. From talking, just running my mouth. You could be anybody you want to be. You can. You can. But you got to be willing to bust your ass. You got to be willing to fall. And just like when you was younger, when you fall and you bust your ass, what you do? You get right back up. You get right back up. If you fall and you bust your ass, you get right back up quickly because you don't want nobody to see you fall. But you're a little older now. So what if they see you fall? Did you learn from the fall? You know to look down next time. Did you learn from the fall? Don't worry about who looking at you. Worry about what you learned. What I tell you about the mirror. What I tell you about the mirror. That's the only person that really matters. The mirror. You. Do what you need to do. to make you successful. Be ready to jump out, fall, get back up, fall, make a song about it. First you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Do a dance about it. Duck, duck, goose. You can duck and duck, but you're going to get the goose soon. Don't worry about it. Keep trying. You can be anybody you want to be. Back in the day, you would never thought the average man could have a t-shirt line. I know about 5 people with a t-shirt line. I know somebody who got a knit embroidering company. He the last person I thought would have did anything like that. He probably the last person who thought he would have did anything like that, but he did. You can be anybody you want to be. They say Oprah got turned down. She got fired. Samuel L. Jackson ain't start till he was 40-something. You can be anybody you want to be. Hell, look at Love and Basketball. Those people was almost washed, and they made it back. Who would have thought? Cardi B, the best thing that happened off of Love and Hip Hop. Whole damn show been going on for years. They always in the studio. Ain't nobody made a damn album. Look at her. She went from stripping to Forever to I Ain't Gotta Dance. You can be anybody you want to be. She at McDonald's. Once upon a time, they was probably stopping by McDonald's after the strip club, but she ain't dancing no more. You ain't gotta stay. Who you start off with that, you don't have to be that person. You could be anybody you want to be. Magic's still making it. You could be anybody you want to be. Look at Kanye. He said, fuck the world. And he's still out here. You can be anybody you want to be. You can. You know why? And if you, and only person stopping you is you. Only person stopping you is you. If you ain't doing it, it's because you holding you back. If you're not successful, it's because you holding you back. You can be anything you want to be. If you actually try. If you put yourself out there.
Pick up yourself in a Virgo, Vonne.
You know what I'm saying?
Attitude.
Anybody you want to be.
Attitude. Don't pinch yourself. You're not dreaming.
Anybody you want to be.
And you know this. And you know this.
You can be anybody you want to be. I'm 100 episodes on the way. This is episode 92. On 4/21, the 100th episode is going to be airing live. You could be anybody you want to be. I never thought that I would get this far. I don't even know how I keep coming up with shit to say, and I got a whole bunch more. Every day I got something to say, actually. I got something to say every day. I need to carry the mic everywhere I go, actually. You can be anybody you want to be. Turn up. Be that person. You want DJ? DJ. It's so easy now. They got little boards. You ain't got. I'm online looking up stuff. That thing's so simple. It's ridiculous. I do it for a little fun, but you could do it. Half of y'all got Spotify list lit anyway. Be anybody you want to be. You sew a little. You could design something. I know 3-4 people make beats. You can make a beat. Soulja Boy, look at that beat. Look at how simple that song was. Dun, dun, dun. Sound like the ice cream truck song. And he had to dance to it. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? You can do anything you want to do. You cook good cakes, make a channel. Make a cake channel. You got good videos, you cute. Make a calendar. You fit. You can do anything you want to do. But what you shouldn't do, absolutely shouldn't do, is hate on the next man because they following their dreams. Hate on the next man because they figured out who they was. And if you ain't figured out who you are, get that mirror out and take some time. Spend a little time in the mirror. Say, hey, what's up? You figure it out. Because it's you versus you. Give you a chance. Don't beat your own ass. Because you the whole team. And if you beating you up, you let the next man know that he could get you too. I am Virgo Vonne. You are the team. You can do anything you want to do. And you need to go into overtime for you. Don't beat you up. Give you days off. You got to come early. You got to stay late. You got to do everything you need to do. Because you are the team. Because I am Virgo Vonne. This is the Virgo Show. All me for real. Episode 92, 100 is coming. And I can't wait.